Don't start with me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I know what you're going to say. Here's a short video just for you. Really short. Bits and pieces. I keep bumping into them. Right? Bits and pieces. Right, rewrite, write again. This is my scale of 72. Remember, 4 times 72 is 288. 8 to 8. That is the setup cycle. There's a whole bunch of realities that set that up. What tells me about this is number 26. Where number 26 comes, it's just a whole big puzzle. I got to keep picking up things and showing you all this. You have to remember it so that when I speak, you see where all the pieces and parts go. It's building a clock, basically, because we need gears that wind up, that everything ends up in time. The association of time is, if I'm going to talk to you or write something, I can't say hip and again, yesterday, tomorrow, yesterday, and read every word in the alphabet and tell you to put it together. I need to grind the wheel that'll book, and every single letter just keeps popping into place, making it into a word, into a sentence, into a phrase, into an expression, a noun, a verb, and a continuation. And then you have to understand the odds and the difficulties so we can get this all together, so we get it right, so we don't walk into the car in the middle of the road. We thought every time we walk in the middle, we were the most important thing, so the car should stop. But he wasn't looking, because he was the most important thing. So, I just want to do the basic. 3 days. It takes 3 days. It's a 3-day version. Remember, he died. He got put into the cave. He stood there 3 days, 72 hours, and then he came back to life. The day of man is 24. Take it away. It creates 48. Okay? With that number showing, what I want to do is, what can we do to 48? Well, it takes 6 and 8 to create it. Right? 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 will create that 6 and 8. Here's your 6 and 8. It creates 48 and 14. Your 14 is your IT system, the DNA in the sun. Okay? Equals 29. 2 times 9 is what we creates that. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals 5 and 4. 5 times 4, 5 plus 4 equals 20 and 9. 29. Now we get minus and plus because we have to do the S world subtract and the A world addition. 191 equals to 34 and 62. 6 times 8 is 48 and 14 is that 62. Minus this, it equals to the 28th cycle. Name of man, 28. The day of man, okay? The day of man. Can't seem to find that, but the day of man is number 24. Together they make 52, which is the word 6. A 3-letter word equals to 81 reverse alphabet, adding S in both positions, I in both positions, and X. S being 19, reverse 8. I being 9, reverse 18 equals to 26. X being 24, reverse 3. 27, 28, 29. 29 is that birth inside of Venus, man. The split life of the half-life. 5 and 2 equals 7 and 10, which is the letters B and E. B and E, 10 and 7 equals to 17. And JC, it says Jesus Christ the Queen. Jesus Christ the Queen, I'm going to show you an equation in another one, how this scenario, every 71 minutes of 1771, will show you 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. And I'll show you up to here. And then I'll show you another result that when you add this up, 5 times 7 is 35. 3 plus 5 is 8. And this one will be 5. It'll be 5, 5, 5. 8 and 5 is the numbers. And a creation of 5 and 5. Why? 5 times 5 is 25. 5 plus 5 is 10 equals 35. And it brings us back to the last equation. Why? What is this? Because back here, in the prior one over here, in the 444, we end up with a multiplication that equal to a number that created a 0. And every time you create 0, add 6 to that 0. It's complicated. It's a watch. It's built in time over time. So now what we're going to do with 48, we create 32 the door, and 12. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 will equal to 5. That will equal to this 32. We equal to 12. 4 times 12. But 4 times 12, although it's 1/3, right? 4 is 1/3 of 12. 3 times 4 is 12. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 times 9.6 equals 38.4. What is this? This is 48 divided by 1.25, equaling to the relationship of how 4, 1, and 3 altered current come together in Mars and Earth. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3. 6 times 2 is 2, the first number. 192 is the spirit of birth, and 2 times 2, life, passage through the sun. 80 is communication. Communication, remove 16 of them. The 4 in the center, 4 by 4, remove the 16 of the 80 for your communication, and put the circle in, because all zeros equal 6, so you remove the 16, and then add 6 to circles, and you need movement. So you get 10. 5 times 2 is that 10, 2 worlds of 5. Energy moving between 2 worlds, going right through the field. 2 things in one, putting something into an area of space, creating something in one. So we have these 2 things over here, and yeah, I started to tell you what Jesus, so I don't want to stop, because just in case you enjoyed that part. When we get to over here, 49.7, we have reached 7 times 7 is 49. 4 and 9 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. It equals to 7 and 4. Let me do that again. 7 areas of 71. 497 minutes. 497 divided by 7 equals to 71 and a remainder of 7 minutes. You have 7 hours, right? You have 7 hours here. 7 hours. Let me do it again. 497 divided by 7 equals to, sorry, you have 7 hours. 8, is it 7 hours? 8 hours. You have 7 hours. Okay, 7 hours times 7. Okay, 7 hours times 6 is 420 plus 77 minutes. So you actually have 8 hours when you reach 7. Remember, one extends out 5, reaching 6. This side of it and that side of it. That's why they call it the 7th gate, halfway between both sides. So when you have 497 minutes, you have 8 hours. 8 hours is 480 and 17 extra minutes. 5 times 2, 5 plus 2. That is Earth coming into its way. 49 is the gateway. 7 times 7. 9 is the birth. 7 is the gateway. 7 and 9 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. Creates 77. 7 and 4 is 11. Creates 1 and 2. 2 and 7, the begates. Jesus Christ. 7, 7, 7 is Christ. 4, 7 is Jesus Christ on the cross. The gateway. 1 and 7. 1 missing 1 over here equals to 7. They create 77. Jesus Christ right over here. 9 inside, in between 4 and 7. See, what you're supposed to have in between here is 5 and 6. Equals to 11, equals to 2. But now it's replaced with a 9. So instead of having a 2, you have a 9. So instead of having your month of February, you have 7 months later, you have September. September 7. But it says September is 9. October 8. Octo. 8. But October is 10. November, 9. New is 9. It's 11th month. And Deca, December is 12. And it says 10. Everything is missing. It says in their language 2 less than the real value. And over here, it should say 427, 9 lives of the cat. And it doesn't. We need a 0 in this. 420. 420. This scenario is 71 minutes, 71 minutes, 71 minutes. 213, 71, 71, 71. The cube of creation. ABC. Multiply it or add it. They both get 6. This world and the 2 world is the same. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. Same thing. 2, 1, and 3. 2, 1, and 3. This is 6, this is 6. This is 4, this is 4. These are your worlds you play with right over here. You want to bring different worlds? You want to understand the 7th gate? Well, let's go to 3 and 4. This would be a total of 71 missing between them, 3 and 4. Right? 2, 8, 4. 84. 284, 111. 777 comes together. 497 comes together. 497 comes together as the gateway. So they're all, these things are telling you stories. Bury man, 6 feet down, 52. 6, 28 man, 80. 80 is the number, my friends. 4 times 20 is that 80. The number for man, 81. 3 letters. Every letter is multiplied by 27. The total is 81. The difference is 53, 109. 1 times 9, 1 plus 9. The spirit of electric company in area space, 44, because that's what this goes down to. 4462. 28, the cycle of the moon, okay, which will revert to 26, which is part of the 9 lives of the cat and the dog, 26 God reversed, and man earth. 53 is your electric company. 6 reverts back to its birth and its creation inside the B world, the 7th gate, born in the 9th month of September. 2 equals to 58 into 81 equals creation. Look how these two, the birth comes into creation in the 2 worlds. Spirit sky. 23 and 35 electric company. 5 times 5, 5 plus 5. 8 times 5, 8 plus 5 will equal 53, the reverse. We get the same answer. Creation gives us the same answer. 7, the word 7 equals 56. 5 times 27 is 135. This says ace. You want to see ace? I'm going to show you one other thing. I know it's an 11-minute video, but in reality, we can say ace is 1, 3, 5, right? But when we're counting on these angles, right, we go 1, 5, 9. The only way to go 1, 3, 5 is counting across. This is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. When we cross 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, we know above 3 is, again, where's the 1? Do you have to understand? Are we moving in this rotation over here? 1, 3, 5. Or are we going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Which equation are we working? I like to assume always it's 1, 5. And 1, 3, 5 would be here. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. We'd have to go this way, right? Almost like writing in Hebrew. down and over. So I may as well turn the page and do it this way. That means if I was writing this way, all my words would have to be in diamonds. Since I can't write the word into the corner, I would have cut all these diamonds in half, put new squares, and make my letters level. Here's the highest point of the letter. Now, I don't know if I explained this properly, this thing with 71 minutes, okay, with the day of man, right? She and the day. She, female, male and female. I have a numerological thing here for male and female, and the difference is 11, okay? It's almost like they took the male from one world and they plugged it into the female of the other world. They contorted all these organs together, and they manipulated to create, with this world's, whatever it's in this world, they created man for what man can do in this world with the element of the other world. 6 or sex, see how sex comes up to 48? Son of man comes up to 48. 3 sexes. Daughter equals to 84. Son equals to 48. Pluto equals to 84. Pi, sun. It says fish. Poisson is fish. Instead of Python, it's po, meaning the P or 10. The son of 10 is on. The paints, the electric world, the lobster claws. They paints, they clip them on. What happens to a lobster when you boil him? He turns all red, right? From brown. He turns red from brown. Where does brown come from? I saw another leaf fall off the tree. It must be getting cold out. Take sex away from 6, you have 4. You have delta man. Take day away from the sun, you have 18. Angel hair. Take daughter away from the day, you have 54, the number in the sun. Take the sun away from man, you have 56. You have creation. Take 6 away from man and you get the day in 6. Take sex away from man and you get the 20 world creations, 76, the spirit, the gateway. Add on the gateway for the time heaven, GH and T. T and H is 28. The gateway is 7. 35 is your total. 1.25 multiplied by 28, the cycle of a whole ounce in a gram. Raphael, 3.5. The movement of the earth, 3.75. Hit me a red one. Thank you for watching. Give me 50.